everyone, it's Joy. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the behind the camera video of my 5-minute stop motion that I posted a few weeks ago, like a week or two ago. But this was really fun to make because I wanted to show you guys behind the scenes of the stop motion because it was one of the longest stop motions I have made so far, and I just wanted to show you what went on behind the scenes of that. So if you guys are confused and haven't seen that video yet, I definitely recommend you go watch that first because this will have a few spoilers, and then also I just think it makes the whole video better if you know what the video I am talking about looks like as the finished product. Or just go watch the video when you're done watching this, but I think it's a lot better if you watch it first. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started and you can see some of the process that went on with making this stop motion. So here we have my setup for the first scene where Hazel is in the room. It's supposed to be kind of like a prairie room, I guess, like out in the prairie in a cabin or whatever. So I cleared all the stuff out of the room here on the left, and you can kind of see that in Kanani and Kit's rooms, kind of all over the ground. I decided to keep the little photos up because it looked okay, it didn't look too busy. And then we have all the other dolls up here just kind of hanging out. And I decided to keep the little chest that I got from Perfect Tomato with art supplies in it there because it looked like it fit the scene. And I have my script here and I'm ready to film the first scene, or the first scene other than her in her bedroom. So we have this outdoor scene where Hazel first goes outside and where Sergeant starts to chase her, but this obviously wasn't the first scene that I filmed, but I kind of filmed it out of order. But I have a bunch of stuff outside here and it was so windy. She just kept blowing over, and you might be able to tell that it was just so windy outside, and you could see the trees there. It was hard to film, honestly, because she kept blowing over and she wouldn't stay standing up, and I didn't want to use a doll stand because then it just is too obvious that she's on a doll stand. But it turned out pretty well. It got less windy the next day or 2 days after, I think, when I continued to film in the tree. So that was good. But at least for the day I was filming this scene, it was so windy and pretty difficult to film there. Also, if you guys were wondering, I use these lights known as umbrella lights. I got them for my birthday and they help with the lighting so much. Without them, the lighting in my room is just terrible and really just puts so many shadows in the dollhouse. And I have 2 lights here, and I use the different types of umbrellas to give different lighting. So there's one that reflects, and then one that is kind of a softer light. Okay, so now on to the hospital set and me filming like that part of the movie. I really love this room. I think it turned out so cute. I wish the quality of it was more clear. Hopefully I'm going to get a better editor. But also, I added a little Sophie Claire quote in the movie, and it's in the normal room of Elizabeth and Emily's room, but I just left it up, and I wanted to see if any of you guys noticed. I didn't get any comments about it, but let me know in the comments now if you did notice it when I posted the movie originally. I also have some of these little stickers on the side of the wall. I printed them out to make it look more like a hospital room because usually in hospital rooms they have something like these little animals on the walls. And also another fun fact is that my sister has type 1 diabetes, and so she uses a lot of tubing and needles and stuff to give herself insulin, and she has this tubing from her insulin pump, and it works perfectly for the set to have the little tubing in there, and that was just really helpful to have that handy. It was really fun to make, and I just loved adding all the little details and making it look like a hospital room. It was one of the first big sets that I've made, and I just had so much fun with it. And also, I had to put the lights up so high to film on this top shelf, so in order to avoid as many shadows as possible, I put the lights up super high, and the dollhouse is about 6 feet tall, and I'm about 5 feet tall, so the dollhouse is about a foot taller than me, and so it makes it kind of hard to film on the top shelves, and I have to reach way up to hit the camera every time because I don't have a shutter release button, but I'm hoping to get one of those soon. But yeah, it's kind of funny to see how much taller the dollhouse is than me, even though the dolls are way smaller than me. Another fun fact about the hospital scene is that Kit, who is playing Bella's mom, is actually wearing a Mixie Pixie 7 shirt underneath her little red jacket. I didn't really have any other white shirts to put underneath her jacket because I knew I wanted a solid color shirt, and I really don't have that many of them, and Kanani is wearing pretty much the only other solid white shirt that I own. And that's kind of annoying. I hope to get more solid color shirts, but Micah's shirt worked perfectly for this, so that worked great.
Okay, so the lighting is pretty bad in here because this is my parents' room, but this is their closet. I'm not going to open it because it's like full of stuff, but this closet is where I filmed all of my voiceovers. Here, I'll like give you like a sneak peek. Nope, okay, you can't see any more than that. I filmed all my voiceovers in there. In here, it's just quiet and nice, and yeah. So in there is where I filmed all my voiceovers, and it was really nice because even if my family was being loud, I could just keep filming straight through, and I filmed the entire movie in voiceovers in like one go. Like, I just filmed all the voiceovers in one go.
So that is pretty much the end of this behind the camera video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the behind the scenes parts of this movie, and if there was anything you have a question about that I did not show in the behind the scenes video, then let me know in the comments and I'll try to get back to you if I know the answer, or even if I don't, I'll just, get back to you. Anyway, actually, one more thing before you go. I had a little kind of hidden Easter egg thing in the 5-minute stop motion movie somewhere, and I said to comment the word dream, and a few people did, and I told them that they would get shout outs, so here are the shout outs for the people that commented. And thank you so much for being, I guess, just keeping an eye out and being able to find that hidden Easter egg, and congratulations! So please go check out these channels, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!